All right. Well, we just want to be grateful that we're here today for the pre-MRT gathering, post-RT gathering with our own Jim Meyer. Gratefully, he's here today. And I'm going to turn it over to you, Jim.
Thank you, Ruth. Hope you get to feel better. So Ruth mentioned that, of course, Amartithi, that the celebration of Mayor Baba's, the dropping of his body, is going to take place in 2 days. That would be the 31st of January. This is 2023. I'm just saying this so when historians look back at this tape 100 years from now, they'll be able to date it. Yeah. Anyway, one of the most important messages Meher Baba gave concerning his body was that he was not the body. In fact, during the new life, he had his Mandali recite what is now called the Mandali prayer. And I'm going to do that, the musical version of that. The prayer is, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not this, I am not that. I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. Now the last line of that is specifically interesting in regards to Mayor Baba's dropping of the body. Baba says, and unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. So unless the body and the mind are seen as the illusion that they are, unless that happens, the truth cannot be. So when Baba dropped the body, he just dropped another veil so that he can live closer to the heart, in the hearts of his lovers. So I'm going to sing the version of that prayer, and then I'm going to segue into another song and then interweave that message in that song. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not this, I am not that, I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not this, I am not that, I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. Go tell your mama, go tell your dad, it's the best news that they've ever had. Meher Baba lives inside their hearts. Go tell your children and everyone they know that they carry God with them wherever they go. Meher Baba lives inside their hearts. And you don't need money, and you don't need fame. All you need is to repeat his name. Meher Baba lives inside your heart. Here's the secret all must share. Hidden deep within your spiritual hearts lies a treasure rare. The key that unlocks every door is repeating the names of the Lord. And Meher Baba lives inside your heart. I am not the body, I am not the mind. I am not this, I am not that. I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. You don't need cathedrals, temples, or mosques. You don't need no statues, they're only dead rocks. But Meher Baba lives inside your hearts. Everybody's looking for what they never lost, and they hide God's glory in a pile of dust, while Meher Baba lives inside their hearts. It's so simple that it's hard to grasp. There is no future, there was no past. There's only Meher Baba now, right now inside your hearts. Some say you walk this path alone. Some say for all your sins atone. But God says no one is to blame, and all redemption lies in his name. Meher Baba lives inside your heart. And I am not the body, I am not the mind. I am not this, I am not that. I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. You don't need religion, rituals or rules. You don't need to study in a metaphysical school. All you need is Mayor Baba in your heart. You don't need no doctor, no PhDs, no diagnoses, no therapies. All you need is Baba in your heart. It's that simple. Most disagree, but Mayor Baba told us that's the way it should be. Remembering Mayor Baba in your heart. And I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not this, I am not that, I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be.
Beautiful, Jim. What a wonderful opening song.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow, incredible.
Just want to remind everybody, if you do unmute to make a comment, make sure you mute yourself after that. I try to keep up with it, but sometimes I might miss somebody and the background noise could cause a problem. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, Joe used to be able to catch it all, but not anymore. This is a beautiful song by Jalaluddin Rumi, the perfect master poet who lived over 1,000 years ago. Since I am drunk, gazing on your matchless face, gaze upon me now with your eyes of grace. From your wondrous, intoxicating eyes, my mad, drunken heart writhes and sighs for your gaze, your gaze. For your gaze, your gaze. The mad seeker and the drunkard in their sways have a liking for each other's ways. So, Lord, on my crazed heart show a little pity. The sun should gaze more fondly on a ruined city. Your gaze, your gaze. Your gaze. Oh, Oh, beloved, gaze upon me with that gaze I need, that one where forests spring from a single seed. Your two eyes are like blood-drenched arrows, plundering my heart with wrenching sorrows. Oh, your gaze, your gaze, your gaze, your gaze. All must come into the garden of your face, where 1,000 homes are reduced to desert waste. Oh, Master, oh, indescribable moon, your gaze brings all lovers to their ruin. Your gaze, your gaze, your gaze, your gaze. All right. Why don't you mute everybody and then I'll unmute, okay? Because somebody's talking over the...
Yeah, everybody is muted. When somebody unmutes, I mute them as quickly as I can move my hand. But, I'll just remind everybody, please don't unmute. If you do unmute to make a comment, you need to mute yourself immediately. And please don't unmute during Jim's songs because it is being recorded and it's distracting for him also. Thank you.
Come on, baby, take my hand. We're going back to the promised land. There's no distance, there's no place. Well, there's no time, mama, and there ain't no space. There's no future, there's no past. There's no judgment, no fiery blast. There's no ego minds making their demands. We're free to dwell forever in the promised land. There's no best, there's no worst. There's no body, no hunger, no thirst, no competition. See who's first. There's no more religion, all them bubbles been burst. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and everybody can just tag along. So grab my hand, mama, it'll be grand. Cruising on back into the promised land. There's no culture, mama, there's no art. There's only universal mind and one eternal heart. No criticism to tear it all apart. Oh, 'cause infinite awareness is just so totally smart. There's no illusion, no duality, no confusion, just pure reality. So hold tight to the Dhamma, mama, 'cause it's all planned. We're merging our way back into the promised land. Come on, darlings, it's just you and me. We're dancing our way back to eternity. We don't need no maps, nor GPS. 'Cause we're already there, mama, and we're already blessed. We just need to shed this age-old dream, keeping us from awakening into pure being. So arm in arm, mama, let us take our stand. Forever existing in the promised land. Well, somebody said just the other day, I think it was Baba, that we're all love, and love is the way. Don't deny it, mama, just be what we already be. All are one, swimming in the infinite sea. Just be the witness to the cosmic film. What happens in consciousness is our beloved's will. Don't worry, be happy, is love's great command. Be joyously detached, returning to the promised land. Oh, come on, baby, take my hand. We're going back to the promised land. There ain't no distance, there ain't no place, oh, there ain't no time, mama, and there ain't no space. Well, there's no future, there's no past, no judgment, no fiery blast, and no ego minds making their demands. We're free to dwell forever in the promised land. Yes, we're free to dwell forever in the promised land.
Wonderful, Jim. Jonathan Burles, do you have a question for Jim? You can unmute. I see you have your hand raised.
I do. It's Rosalie. J. Baba Jam. Happy to
Rosalie.
be here.
Rosalie.
Yeah, Rosalie. And I'm living closer to the center. But at any rate, I would love to hear if you want, because I want.
Because you want.
Yeah,
You're supposed to give up all your wants.
that's right. I'm taking my time.
All right.
Yeah, can I say something, Jim?
Yes.
I was going to say, but my brain is not functioning. This is the pre-Amartithi concert.
Pre.
Pre.
Not the Grand Prix.
It's pretty grand.
All right. All right. I will get to that, Rosalie. I promise you. I have a certain order in which, based on musical instruments, so I'll get to it. This is a hafez I'd like to do for y'all. I don't do it much, but it's a really this is called My Desire, in which Hafez is speaking about what he desires. Oh, beloved, to tell you my heart's state is my desire. For you to hear news of its fate is my desire. To express love's well-known tragic tale and to conceal it from the world's evil, that's my desire. a precious night of holy power like this is my desire. To sleep till dawn with you in bliss, that's my desire. Oh, knowledge of the tender, mysterious pearl, and to pierce the dark night's veil, that's my desire. That's my desire. Oh, breeze, your help tonight is my desire. To blossom in the morning's light is my desire. To sweep the dust of love's path with my eyelash. Appel says to share knowing, loving verse, that's my desire. That's my desire. That's my desire. That's my desire.
Boy, that guitar sounds beautiful, Jim.
Oh, good. All right. Let's see if we can see what we got here. I am trying to find, yes, there it is for Rosalie. To satisfy her desire. This is a song called If You Want. Let me just make sure I'm in tune. If you want, I will stay with you forever. If you want, every day. If you want, I will love you like no other. If you want, in every way. If you want, I will always be beside you. If you want, every day. If you want, I will join you on life's highway. If you want, I'll show the way. And if you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest and in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. And if you want, you can daily surrender all your mind and all your heart. If you want, you can sing songs so tender that the gates of heaven will surely part. And if you want, I will be your beloved in times of crisis and in days of bliss. And if you want, I will offer you my homestead. I'll prepare you for the divine kiss. And if you want, I will always be beside you. If you want, every day. And if you want, I will join you on life's highway. And if you want, I'll show the way. And if you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest and in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. This is a song that's appropriate for Amortisi. Thank you, Meher Baba, for everything you do. Thank you for your kindness and compassion true, for all your years of suffering, so this world be born anew. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your patience and your grace. Thank you for the pleasures of your beautiful, sweet face. Thank you for your silence, ever fresh and ever new. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, for your friendship and your trust, for your strength in cracking open illusion's stubborn crust. Thank you for your circle, the avataric crew. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for making life so clear. Thank you for your discourses that define this gross sphere. Thank you for giving each and every one a clue. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, for your daily companionship. Thank you for your wisdom, for being infinitely hip. Thank you for your presence in everything we do. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, thank you.
I love that song, Jim. I like that line, stubborn illusion crust.
It's,
What was
thank
that
you for
line?
your strength in cracking open illusion's stubborn crust.
I love that line.
I kind of got that from the Nothing and the Everything, in which Bauji says that Baba was cracking open the gross sphere, or the first plane, or something, cracking something. He was cracking. He was a cracking avatar, man, let me tell you.
And very hip.
He's very hip and cracking.
Jim, another word you might want to substitute for crust would be nuts.
Okay, thank you. Coming from you, I appreciate that.
I know.
All right. Well, now, amartithi. Let's just give a brief thought about amartithi. You know, when Baba dropped his physical body 54 years ago, where did he go? He didn't go anywhere. He's always will be always there. It's our ignorance that sees these forms. You know, we say, oh, he or she passed on. This is a fallacy. This is not correct thinking. Baba hasn't gone anywhere and never will go anywhere. All right. In the meantime, while you consider that, this is a poem by Josephine Esther Ross, a particular favorite of mine. Called Let There Be Peace. And I wish this for all of you. Let there be peace within the heart and quiet in the mind, so God's great wisdom may descend, enlightening mankind. We cannot hear the still small voice that ever seeks to guide us. We cannot sense the shining ones who ever stand beside us. Because we are so occupied with outer daily strife and have no leisure to enjoy God's proffered gift of life. Oh, the quiet thought, the loving heart, the silence of repose, the healing of a kindly word, the fragrance of the rose, the sky at dawn, the stars at night. These are but gentle things, yet knowing them, we are aware of passing angel wings. So let there be peace within your heart quiet in the mind, that Meher Baba's great wisdom may descend, enlightening mankind.
What beautiful lyrics and melody, Jim. Is all her poetry published in a book? Do you know the title of the book?
I think it's Poems of a Modern Disciple. Is that correct? Songs of a Modern Disciple.
Thank you.
But I think the latest version, the latest edition of that book of poetry has additional poems in it. And there may be several books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll do another one of Josephine Esther Ross's. I wasn't planning on it, but apparently Baba wants it because it went right to this page. Let's this is called Sharing, in which, you know, Josephine Esther Ross met Baba. She was one of the original group of Americans to meet Baba on Harmon on Hudson, I think, 1931? She was just a young girl. She was in her early 20s. And much like all of us, 2 generations later, when we were in our 20s and heard about Baba, most of us heard about Baba in our 20s. And she writes this beautiful poem about having to share this intimate feeling, this intimate love she has for Baba. This is what this poem is about. It's a very heartfelt, it's called Sharing. My love belongs to all the world and not alone to me. Oh love, will you not take my heart and fill it full of thee? My love has duties everywhere, no matter where he goes. My thoughts will be as close to him as perfume to rose. But oh, what bitter sorrow, never my love to see. Life belongs to all the world and not alone to me. Yes, some may see him daily and rest beneath his wing. I can only long for him and these poor verses sing. Someday I know that he will come on wings of light to me, and we shall dwell united throughout eternity. Oh love, what bliss, what anguish, that I belong to thee, whose beauty shines for all the world, not alone to me. For my love belongs to all the world felt Baba very strongly when I was singing that song. Very strongly. He was saying, see, they love me. They love me. This is Ruthie, if you're still there, Ruthie.
She's there.
This is one of those songs that I woke up with. I've been growing quite old with you, but every day a brand new start, and every night we sit and review. I love you with all of my heart. I am not a sentimental man. I've done some things that weren't smart, but holding tight to you has been the perfect plan. I love you with all of my heart. When you appeared into my life, everything began to rearrange. You silently showed me what real love is. You gave me the strength to change. When you give to me a glimpse of you and show me who you really are, then I am able to find myself. I love you with all of my heart. I've never been alone in this journey. You and I have never been apart. The more of you, less of me. I love you with all of you appeared into my life, things began to rearrange. Silently showed me what real love is. You gave me the strength to change. And when you give to me a glimpse of you and show me who you really are, then I am able to find myself. Love you with all of my heart. Love you with all of my heart. I love you with all of my heart.
Beautiful, Jim. Your internet connection's a little jumping a little bit, so
Little
just,
wonky, huh? Yeah.
just in case we lose you, we will wait for you if you need to reconnect.
All right. Yeah, baby. Got a wonky connection. Well, that's the story of my life, just a wonky connection. I'll tell you, I got a wonky connection. Early in the morning, at the break of day, I asked my Lord, Lord, help me play well your game of love, so I may one day rise above. Well, early in the morning, at the crack of dawn, I asked my Lord, Lord, was I born to know your presence and your state, to merge in you and elevate? Well, early in the morning, when my heart's on fire, I ask the Lord to fuel my desire to burn till I am no more, return to dust at the Master's early in the morning. When I rise, I ask the Lord to look in my eyes and to gaze upon my evening face, so I receive His silent grace. Well, early in the morning, when I awake, I ask the Lord, for heaven's sake, forgive my failures of the day before, so I may walk through His tavern door. Well, early in the morning, when the sun is low, I ask my Lord, where can I go to find your haven, your rest? Lay my head upon your breast. Well, early in the morning, when the moon's still bright, I ask the Lord with all my might to know for certain my destiny, so I may merge in His eternity. Well, early in the morning, when I'm reborn, I ask the Lord for another song to sing His praises and feel His light, to one day gain the inner sight. Well, early in the morning, when my heart's on fire, I ask the Lord to fuel my desire to burn till no more, return to dust at my Master's core. See what else we got planned here. All right, we've already done that. All right, let's see what else we got up here before we go. Yeah. All right. Let me just make sure I'm in tune with my dulcimer. I've got the heat on in this.
While Jim's tuning up, remind everybody there is another concert at 2:30 Eastern Time today with Jamie Newell, Jim Meyer, and Lisa and Mark will be joining them as well. 2:30.
I'm sorry, did you say there is or there is not, Joe?
There is a concert at 2:30. You have to register for it. Jamie sends out the announcement. It's not on Baba Zoom. It's on his platform.
Thanks.
And there's a blood test too. All right. Let's, this is a song I don't do much, but I like very much. What can I tell you? You all know that one of the other people to meet Baba back in 1931 in America was Malcolm Schloss and his wife Jean Adriel. And Malcolm, of course, was a well-known poet, and I put one of his books to poetry, to music from the beginning to the end, called Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality. This is from a book that he published in 1946 called The Infinite Glory. That was the name of the book. And this is called Wholeness. He's kind of demanding wholeness from the beloved, which I find amusing, and yet, that's what we should demand, I guess. Oh, unknown self of me, disclaim invisibility, make manifest my wholeness. Awaken me the certainty of infinite identity. Awake in me my wholeness. Oh, flow forth through me in ecstasy to fulfill all my destiny. Fulfill me with your wholeness. Through the flames of ordered change, eternal creation's range, expressing all my wholeness. Withdraw from me that I may be again drawn into thee, unmeasured in my wholeness. Obliterate the lesser me with radiant totality. Irradiate my wholeness. Oh, withdraw from me that I may be again drawn into thee, unmeasured in my wholeness. Restore to me eternally my own immutability. Restore to me my wholeness. Oh, unknown self of me, disclaim invisibility, make manifest my wholeness.
That's a great song, Jim. It would sound great with some harmony too. Too bad there's no one there to sing with you.
I know. We'll have to work on that. Let's go to Baba's own words. This is called, based on Mayor Baba's words, this is called Lose Yourself in Me, in which Mayor Baba says, if you want me to be present, yourself must be absent. Do not be absent from me, but make sure that your limited self is absent so that you can lose yourself in me. I'm stalling here because I can't remember the melody. Let me see. I am the one so many seek and so few find. No amount of intellect can ever reach the divine unless you lose yourself in me. Come on and lose yourself in me. No amount of austerity can ever attain me. Only when one truly loves will that soul be free. You've got to lose yourself in me. Come on and lose yourself in me. Be brave and happy, for I and you are one. The infinite I am is what you are and will become. When you lose yourself in me, you've got to lose yourself in me. My true centers are all hearts loving me. Let each barber lover live a life of love, sacrifice, and honesty. And then you lose yourself in me. Come on, lose yourself in me. Start learning to love God by loving those you cannot. And the more you remember me, the more of yourself forgot, until you lose yourself in me. Come on and lose yourself in me. So long for only one thing, be restless for this alone. Seek union with the beloved and make your heart his very home. And then you lose yourself in me. Then you will lose yourself in me. Lose yourself to find yourself. Thus, loss is gain. Die to self to live in God. Thus death means life unchanged. When you lose yourself in me. Come on, lose yourself in me. You've got to lose yourself in me. And then this is a song that probably I wrote the melody to this in 1970, I want to say 1974, might have been 73. I was in India, and Bauji gave me a handwritten manuscript of his English poems and told me that he needed my help to write in English, which I find hilarious today. But anyway, this was the first of his poems, English poems, that I put to music. It's called Ocean Calm. are Jesus, you are Ram. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. You are really mighty God. This world is moving through your nod. You are Jesus, you are Ram. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. You are the singer and the song. Listening now, you let us long. You are Buddha, you are Sham. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. You are the beggar and the king. The song eternal, let us sing. You are Allah, ancient one. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. Everything is in your palm. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm.
That's a classic. Jim, do you remember what CD that was recorded on?
That was a group CD.
Yeah, okay.
I want to say that it was the ancient one, but it could be In His Love. There were two early.
Thanks. Great song.
And that has some nice harmony parts to it too. Just saying. All right, this is an interesting poem. Somebody's sneaking around there, Joseph.
It was Timmy, but I muted him.
You know, other singers, they try to sabotage me. Okay. This is a very, very interesting song from a very, very interesting poem by Francis Brabazon. You know, Francis, of course, is a tremendous poet, and Baba says that in 700 years he'll be quoting Francis's work like he quoted Hafez in this Advent. And this has some fantastic, fantastic imagery. It's a little bit dark in some places, but Francis was a desperate soul. He was at the end of his journey, and really all he longed for was to be with Baba and to just merge in Baba. I mean, his poetry reeks of desperation, divine desperation. And this is called Kill the Mind. Okay? Let's be clear here. Francis is not mincing his words. Kill the mind. nothing, and a chasm created by grief. Pour wine, beloved, for your lovers, lest I strain their belief. Drunkenness is the only effective and lasting mind cure. Only he who has drained the beloved's cup can be called pure. Kill the mind so that the ears of the heart can listen and hear, so that the heart's lips can kiss the truth, and its song be free from fear. Kill the mind which has caused us every color and shade of shame, and the best weapon for the slaying is the beloved's name. Oh, man is born of the dark wave, so he is always seafaring. But to take the way to the beloved's door needs greater daring. For we have crept shoreward for 1 billion years, brother. Would it not be our crime if now we did not break free from the wave and await the beloved's grace time? For name singers who prefer song and silence to weeping and wailing, God's tears have already flooded the chasm. They await only his whim for sailing. Oh, kill the mind which has caused us every color and shade of shame, and the best weapon for the slaying is our beloved's name.
I'm
This is for Joe. This is the first discourse in the Everything and the Nothing, word for word by Mayor Baba. God is love, and love must love, and to love there must be a beloved. But since God is existence, infinite and eternal, there's no one for him to love but himself. And in order to love himself, he must imagine himself as the beloved, whom he as the lover imagines he loves. Oh, 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 separation creates longing, and longing causes search, and the wider and the more intense the search, the greater the separation, and the more terrible the longing. Home, 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 when longing is most intense, separation is complete. And the purpose of separation, which was that love might experience itself as lover and beloved, is fulfilled. And union follows. And when union is attained, the lover knows that he himself was all along the beloved whom he loved and desired union with, and all the impossible situations he overcame were obstacles which he himself had placed in the path to himself. To attain union is so impossibly difficult because it's impossible to become what you already are. Union is nothing other than knowledge of oneself as the only one.
Hey, Baba. Such a perfect melody for those words, Jim.
I take no credit. Believe me, I take no credit. Meher Baba, Lord and friend, without beginning and without an end, beyond what the mind can comprehend. Meher Baba, Lord and friend, Meher Baba, servant Lord, priceless jewel all can afford, awakener of the sleeping horde. Meher Baba, servant Lord, Meher Baba, infinity, ever bound and ever free, dissolver of duality. Meher Baba, infinity. Hari, 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 Om. Hari, 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 Om. Everybody. Hari, Hari, in each heart and by our side, conductor of creation's ride, Meher Baba, eternal guide. Meher Baba, the King of Kings, perfection's name that each heart sings, at whose feet each soul clings. Meher Baba, King of Kings. Meher Baba, creation's breath, hearts beloved beyond death, beyond the mind's finite depth. Meher Baba, creation's breath, everybody. Hari, 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 sing Hari, Hari, Hari. Meher Baba, perfect man, before creation e'er began. Holy planner, holy plan, Meher Baba, perfect man. Meher Baba, divine love's form, perfect calm and perfect storm. All are blessed when he was born. Meher Baba, divine love's form. Meher Baba, heart's delight, bringer of effulgent light. Through his love all gain the sight. Meher Baba, heart's delight. Meher Baba, eternal Christ, his holy body sacrificed for the love of God's enticed. Meher Baba, eternal Christ. Hari, 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 Hari,
Hey, Baba.
Thank you. I'll probably be doing this song later today because it's Jamie Newell's favorite of mine, and it is very much connected to Amartithi. But there's a number of you here who won't be going to Jamie's because you just dedicated to me and not to Jamie. But I understand this. And this is called "Oh Mary." Oh Mary, do not weep. Oh Mary, do not mourn. Your son Jesus can never die. He lives in all hearts were born. Oh dog Dover, do not mourn. Oh dog Dover, do not cry. Your son Zoroaster is the fire of love, and he can never die. Oh Kashalya, do not weep. Oh Kashalya, do not grieve. Your son Ram is alive and well in the hearts of all who believe. Oh Mahamaya, shed no tears. Oh Mahamaya, do not cry. Your son, the Buddha, has transcended death, and he can never die. Oh Devaki, do not fear. Oh Devaki, do not weep. Your son Krishna is eternally alive, arisen from illusion's dream of sleep. Oh Amina, don't be sad. Oh Amina, do not cry. Your son Mohammed has merged in Allah, and he can never die. Oh, Shireen, do not cry. Oh, Shireen, do not mourn. Your son Meher can never die. He lives in the hearts of his own.
Perfect Amritithi song.
Thank you. Every soul is bound in jail. Only love can lift that veil. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul needs to awake and realize the dream's mistake. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Keep your hands on the gospel plow. Repeat God's name, repeat it now. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul receives God's grace. Makes no difference what religion or race. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. For every soul a part of God. You make it easy or you make it hard. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul is truly free, bound by the mind's trickery. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. I'm a slave of the Lord Mayor. I will follow him anywhere. Keep my eyes on the prize and hold on. Hold fast to Bob's come on till this illusion's dead and gone. And keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. For the perfect prize will always be Lord Mayor's divinity. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on.
You got a lot of stamina for a man in his prime of life. You know that?
For a man in his 60s, I do. All right. Wow, that's not what I want. All right, I'm not stalling. It's gone out of tune. So I'll be with you in just a second here. All right, we'll do a... Oh. It's not designed for this. Close enough. This is a Malcolm Schloss tune, one of my favorites. I don't remember if I wrote this melody or not at this point. I claim that I wrote this melody. Could have been Bob Brown, though. Damn him. This is called Redemption. It's from, I don't know where it's from. Wielder of infinite power, enjoyer of infinite bliss, master of infinite wisdom, Why do you come like this? Seemingly worn and haggard, seemingly racked with pain, seemingly utterly puzzled, seemingly all in vain. He said the woes of this world are heavy, the faults of this world are great. I have assumed its burdens, I will redeem its state. And then shall my infinite glory, which you've all known in part, will reign for unnumbered eons, enthroned in every heart. I need to tune this. Close enough now. Wasn't close enough before. Let's see what we got. We're getting close to.
I don't know if everybody else experiences it, but even when it's a little out of tune, your ears just tend to want to adjust to whatever it is. You know, the mind works in its own mysterious ways. So, just saying.
Okay, what'd you do with that? Well, there it is, right in front of me. All right. Sleep, little Gaia, rest in deep space, blue and white marble spinning in place, forever dreaming your dreams of rebirth. Sleep, little Gaia, rest, little earth. Oh, sleep, little Gaia, dream your sad dreams. Nothing you picture is as it seems. Ages and eons pass by so fast. History's fading into the past. So don't worry, children, all will be healed. The rivers, the mountains, the air and the fields. Recycled cultures are born and then die, like dreams disappear when you open your eyes. Sleep, little Gaia, God's crystal ball, home of the Master who loves each and all. Hearts will be mended, sorrows will cease when you awaken in infinite peace. So don't worry, pilgrims, all will be well. It's all illusion, a myopic spell. God is awakening in you every day, so know you are part of the truth and the way. Sleep, little Gaia, rest in deep space, blue and white marble, spinning in place, forever dreaming your dreams of rebirth. Sleep, little Gaia, rest, little earth. All right, here's another Josephine Esther Ross for you. I wonder if this is the right key. This is called Worship. Beautiful, beautiful poetry. She's so heart-based. Oh, let me light a candle on the altar of my Lord, and kneel and bow my head and contemplate his word. And as the incense rises and wreathes the candle flame, oh, let me worship at the shrine of his most blessed name, of his most blessed name. And though I am unworthy to receive his grace, oh, let me lift the veil that hides his most blessed face. Oh, Lord, let me gaze in rapture upon that which thou art, and feel the bliss of union with thy most sacred heart, with thy most sacred heart. And if thou wilt accept me, my joy would be complete, for I would yield my very self at thy most blessed feet. Oh, the temple bells are chiming, high and sweet and clear. Oh, my heart, bow down in worship, for my Lord is here, for my sweet Lord is here. Oh, my sweet Lord is here. Oh, let me light a candle on the altar of my Lord, and kneel and bow my head and contemplate his word.
Love you.
This is a Leonard Cohen song called If It Be Your Will. If it be your will, I'm going to make it, that's too low. There we go. If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before, I will speak no more, I shall abide until I am spoken for. If it be your will, if it be your will that a voice be true from this broken hill, I will sing to you. From this broken hill, all your praises then shall ring. If it be your will to let me sing, if it be your will, and if there is a choice, let the rivers fill, let the hills rejoice, let your mercy spill on all these burning hearts in hell. If it be your will to make us well and draw us near and bind us tight, all your children here in their rags of light, in our rags of light, all dressed to kill, and in this night, if it be your will, and draw us near and bind us tight, all your children here in their rags of light, in our rags of light, all dressed to kill. And this night, if it be your will, if it be your will.
Really like that version of that song, Jim. It's really,
Yeah, I did it a little too quick. I should have slowed it down a little bit, but you know, so many songs, so little time.
Well, I just want to say there's a Netflix new Leonard Cohen out there. And there was a line yesterday from one of his books that said, glue your soul to prayer.
Thank you, Ruthie. That's beautiful. All right. Did you get to hear the song I dedicated to you?
I was giving a demonstration to some of the nurses at the time.
All right. I'm not going to do it again. This is a Francis Brabazon song. The music is by Bill Cliff. We all send our love to Bill. Send all our energy. If quietly just send out a deep, heartfelt Jai Baba, Mayor Baba's name to Bill Cliff. He's a little under the weather, and we would like him to be back in form. This is a fantastic Francis Brabazon poem called No Returning Home. We have waited all night From distant places we came. There can be no returning home. There can be no returning home. We know that it is morning because of the dawn's cool fingers upon our hot eyelids. We can hear her sweet singers. We can hear her sweet singers. Oh, we cannot be sure now whether it was our own yearning that expected you or your promise. It matters not in this burning. It matters not in this burning. No, it matters not in this burning. Neither have we your brightness, nor will we behold the new day, 'cause we've lost our eyes in the darkness and are adrift on tears' waves way. We're adrift on tears' waves way. We're blind, witless wretches whose song the wind carries with a seagull's cry. Bold fellows, brave enough to leave home. We're not daring enough to die. Not daring enough to die. For we've waited all night for you. Now the dawn is come. From distant places we came. There can be no returning home, no. There can be no returning home. But still we are wrapped in a glory to all other men denied. For we once touched the hem of your garment. This is our spirit's pride. Yes, this is our spirit's pride. What is it to us that somewhere the world's sun will presently rise? Sometime this darkness of nowhere will be lit by the light of your eyes. Oh, will be lit by the light of your eyes. For we've waited all night for you. And now the dawn is come. From distant places we came. There can be no returning home. There can be no returning home. No, there can be no returning home.
Wonderful, Jim.
That is been my pleasure, as always, to sing for you and Baba and the Baba in you. If you have anything you want to say, it has to be complimentary. It can't be, you don't like my haircut. I don't want to hear that, okay?
No, just another wonderful concert, Jim.
Thank
It
you.
was fabulous. Thank you so much. I loved especially all those songs toward the end. They were just fabulous.
Thank
Ocean
you.
Calm. I love that old song.
Yeah. I was very, very young when I wrote that. I was, I think, 8.
8 years old. Right.
Maybe 9. I was a prodigy.
Uh,
It's been downhill. It's been downhill ever since.
so
Jim,
isn't that on an old CD or tape that you did? Isn't there a CD called Ocean Calm?
Well, there is a CD that's called One Real Friend that it's on. No, it's not on that. It's on. I think it's called on the ocean. It's probably called the Ancient One, or if it's not on that one, it's on In His Love. It was one of the first recordings I ever did.
Jim,
Yes.
Jim, and this Rosalie. I always see you as the musical paramedic.
So
You
you mean
probably
I'm healing broken hearts? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm saying you've seen the worst. I mean, being a paramedic in the war, you know, and
No, man.
and
I'd rather say that.
the manifestation, I don't see it as easing up. It's gaining force, you know. So I appreciate you
Thank
being
you.
the paramedic.
I tend to see the best. I mean, we're so blessed. We have
Yeah.
no idea how blessed we
Yeah.
are to even just have heard the name, just to repeat
Yeah.
the name
Yeah.
of Mayor Baba
Yeah.
is the most blessed thing that you could possibly do.
Right.
I mean, you can't do anything on your own. We're all hopeless and helpless. I mean, there's not one of you. I'm looking at the names. Nope, there's nobody here who can do this on their own. I had some hope for some of you, but let me see the names. Nope, there's not one of us who
How
can.
about charity? How about charity?
You can ask Baba for charity. That's for sure. Yeah, we're all blessed. We're all incredibly blessed.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Jay Baba from my heart and Baba in my heart to you. Jay Baba.
Yeah,
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah,
Jay
Baba.
Baba. Jay Baba.
Hey,
Jay
Baba.
Baba.
Say Baba.
Thank
We
you.
love Jay.
Thank you.
Jay Baba.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you,
Oh,
Ruthie.
yeah. Thanks, Joe.
So
And
Thank
held
you,
it together.
Joe. Yeah.
if I disconnect, it'll end the meeting, right?
Yeah,
We'll
it
be
will.
gone.
Right.
All right.
wanna
we'll
get
have a
rid of us, that's-
timer,
Mayor
Baba.
Baba.
That horsepower
Hey.
control.
Charm me,
Horsepower
Baba
control.
TJ.
Take it
Charm me,
easy,
Baba
Joe.
TJ.
Jay Bob, everyone. Happy Amatiti.
Hey, Baba.
Happy MRTV.
Happy
Hey, Baba.